You get your paycheck. For a few hours, you feel like you're in control. Bills are paid. Groceries are covered. Maybe there's even enough left over for takeout. Then 3 days later, your bank balance looks like it got mugged in a dark alley. And you're just sitting there thinking, I make decent money, so why do I still feel broke? If that thought has ever crossed your mind, that is literally the salary trap. I'm Liam, and I spend way too much time thinking about why people with good jobs still stay financially stuck. If you're someone who works hard every month but still feels like you're running on a treadmill, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if it helps you out. Look, here's the deal. We were all raised to believe that a stable job equals financial security. But for millions of people, a salary isn't a safety net. It's a cage. Part 1. The promise that never delivers. Ever since we were kids, the formula was simple. Study hard, get a good job, earn a steady paycheck, be financially secure. Except that last part never seems to happen. According to data from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, nearly 60% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, and that includes a lot of people pulling in over $75,000 a year. Let that sink in for a second. This isn't a low-income issue. This is a system design issue. Here's what most people don't realize. A salary is built for stability, not for wealth. And stability, over time, can quietly turn into stagnation. Part 2. The math behind the trap. Let's run through a quick example. Meet Ahmed. Ahmed brings home $4,000 a month. After taxes, he's looking at about $3,200. His monthly bills: rent, $1,200. Utilities and internet, $200. Groceries, $500. Transportation, $300. Helping out family, $400. Phone and subscriptions, $100. Total expenses, $2,700. Leftover savings, $500. Sounds pretty responsible, right? Okay, now here's where things get really interesting. Inflation walks into the room. Say inflation averages 7%, which a lot of countries have seen recently. That means Ahmed's cost of living is climbing faster than his paycheck. Fast forward 1 year. His expenses jumped to around $2,889. His savings drop to about $311. No fancy new habits. No bad choices. Just straight up math. Now throw in one emergency. Poof. Savings gone. Back to square one. That's the salary trap in a nutshell. Your income crawls up. Your expenses sprint up. Part 3. Why raises don't fix it. Now, you might be thinking, okay, fine, but I'll just earn more. Look, that's what everybody thinks. But here's the kicker. Raises often just dig the trap deeper. Let's say Ahmed gets a 15% raise. His new take-home pay is $3,680. So what happens next? He upgrades to a nicer apartment, buys a better phone, starts eating out more, gives a little extra to family. New monthly expenses, $3,300. Savings now, $380. Wait, he's making more money but saving less? Welcome to lifestyle inflation, the silent dream killer. Studies from behavioral economists show that when income goes up, spending goes up right along with it for most people. Not because we're reckless, but because humans get used to comfort really, really fast. Part 4. The psychology that keeps you stuck. This is where it gets wild. The salary trap isn't just about numbers. It's about how we think. Number 1, security addiction. That monthly direct deposit feels safe, predictable, certain. Our brains are wired to love certainty, even if that certainty is basically guaranteeing a mediocre financial future. Number 2, loss aversion. Walking away from a job feels like you're risking everything, even if staying means slowly falling behind, year after year. We're more afraid of losing what we've got than we are excited about what we could gain. Number 3, social proof. Everybody around you is living the exact same way. Work, pay bills, wait for the next paycheck. So it feels totally normal. But here's the thing, normal doesn't mean smart. Part 5, the hidden cost of a steady paycheck. Let's compare 2 different paths over 10 years. Path A, salary only. Save $300 a month. That's $3,600 a year. 10 years, no investing, $36,000. Path B, salary plus investing that $300 at 8%. After 10 years, roughly $55,000. Path C, salary plus side income, all invested. You bring in an extra $300 a month from a side gig. Invested at 8% for 10 years, another $55,000. Add that to your regular savings, and you're looking at $110,000. Same exact job, completely different strategy. That's the difference between just getting by and actually building wealth. Part 6, why jobs are set up this way. Okay, this part might sting a little. Employers don't pay you based on what you need. They pay you the bare minimum it takes to keep you from leaving. A salary is literally designed to keep you comfortable enough to stick around, busy enough that you don't have time to explore other options, and dependent enough that you're scared to take risks. That's not evil. That's just how the system works. Part 7, the moment it finally clicks. Most people don't wake up to the salary trap until one of 3 things happens. A major emergency wipes out years of savings in one shot. They lose their job and realize they have zero backup. Or they sit down to plan for retirement and find out they're decades behind where they should be. And by then, the time advantage is already gone. Because wealth isn't built on hard work alone. It's built on time and leverage. Part 8, but I can't afford to take risks. Let's talk about that. I know what you're thinking right now. This all sounds great, but there's no way I'm quitting my job. Good. You shouldn't. Getting out of the salary trap isn't about walking away from your job. It's about becoming less dependent on it. Huge difference. Think of your salary like oxygen. You need it to survive, but you definitely don't want to be down to your last tank. Part 9, what you can actually do starting this month. Here are 5 things you can put into motion right now. 1, break the paycheck to paycheck cycle. Even if it's just $50 a month, saving something creates psychological distance from survival mode. 2, automate your investments. Take willpower out of the equation. If $100 leaves your account automatically every month, you'll adjust, trust me. 3, build a second income stream. Not so you can buy more stuff. For leverage, ideas, freelancing, digital products, tutoring, online services. Just $200 extra bucks a month, invested for 15 years at 8%, turns into about 69 grand. That's what freedom looks like on paper. 4, keep lifestyle inflation in check. When your income goes up, increase your investments first. Spend whatever's left, not the other way around. 5, start measuring wealth, not just your salary. Your salary is what you get paid for your time. Wealth is what your money does for you while you sleep. Part 10, the one mindset shift that changes everything. Here's what most people miss. Your job isn't the problem. Being completely dependent on it is. The goal isn't to ditch stability. The goal is to build options. Because the second you're not forced to stay somewhere, you negotiate from a place of strength. You make smarter decisions. You start thinking long-term. Freedom changes how you show up. Part 11, a story you might relate to. A viewer once told me something that stuck. I spent 10 years chasing raises. My salary tripled, but so did my stress. The day I started investing and picked up a small side gig was the first day I actually felt like I was in the driver's seat. He wasn't rich. He wasn't retired. He just wasn't trapped anymore. That's the real win. Conclusion, the truth about the salary trap. Look, a salary can feed you. It can house you. It can even make you feel comfortable. But on its own, it almost never sets you free. Because wealth isn't about how much you make. It's about how much you keep, how much you grow, and how many times you can multiply it. And the moment you really get that, you stop working just for money, and you start making money work for you. If this video made you think differently about your paycheck, hit that like button so more people can wake up to the salary trap. Subscribe for more straight talking, no fluff financial education. And drop a comment and tell me this. What's one expense you could start redirecting toward your future starting this month? Because the first step out of the trap is realizing the door